What's up, y'all? It's your boy TT the Trucker. Man, I gotta get on here and share that moment when I realized I had to do something.
Yeah. This ain't just miles. This transformation. Yeah. Miles on the road. Yeah. Miles on the road, but I'm changing my life. From the weight to the grind, I'm doing it right.
What's up, y'all? So, yeah, I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about that moment when I knew I had to do something about this weight, about my lifestyle, everything that was going on with me in my body. Y'all, I was so big, and I know a lot of people say, well, T, 270, 275, 279 ain't that big. It is. It is when you've lived your whole life under 190 pounds, and then all of a sudden you gain that weight and you at 250 pounds, then you're 260, then you're 270, then you're 279, and now your body ain't used to that weight. You're in your 40s at this time. That was me. I was in my 40s when I gained all that weight. My body wasn't used to that. My body said, TT, what is you doing to me? Y'all, I couldn't walk. I could not walk. Mind you, my house is an upstairs and downstairs house. My legs and knees would hurt. My back would hurt. I had started looking into getting, what you call that? Conveyor belt to go up my staircase so that I can sit down in the wheelchair and motorize myself from downstairs to upstairs. I had started looking into getting one of those because I could not climb the steps without my back hurting and my knees hurting. It was devastating. It was. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do none of that. I would, look down. You can't see your feet. You can't see nothing but stomach. Can't see nothing but belly. I knew I had to do something. And I was like, how do I lose this weight? I can't lose the weight. I just couldn't. I was drinking. I would go to bed, wake up in the morning, and instead of me worried about breakfast, I'm going to the bar in my house to pour me a tequila or some whiskey. That was my breakfast. That was my dinner. Never been a big eater. I wasn't never worried about food. Give me a drink. That's what I wanted. A drink. That's all I wanted, y'all. But yeah, y'all, it was a mess. I go on vacation. Ain't no walking no beach. Walking a beach? Who? Well, I can't walk across no beach. I'm heading, yeah. Heading. You hear me? I'm heading. Ain't that how the country boys, country girls and boys say heading? That was me. I was heading. I couldn't walk no beach. Went to Vegas one year. It was a wrap. And you know, in Vegas, you do some walking, right? You do some walking in Vegas. Not your boy TT. Mm-mm. I was calling Uber. Man, just as much as I spent on staying at the Bellagio is what I spent on Uber. Getting the Uber just to go 2 blocks up the street to go get food. And I stayed going to the bar. Oh yeah, I stayed going to the bar. But as you can see, that thumbnail picture, I had to do something. I had to lose the weight. And when I got to that point and I found out about a GLP-1, I was like, where I sign up at? Give it to me. Now, again, I wasn't too big on taking a shot. Before I started on Mounjaro, taking the shot, I looked at, is there a pill I can take? Is there a patch I can put on my arm? Then I found that maybe that's not going to be too effective. And if you want to get this weight off, you're going to take that shot. And y'all, that's what I did. I took the shot. I had to. Blood pressure was high. My neck was big. They told me I was morbid obese. I couldn't drive trucks. Now I'm working at Home Depot warehouse. I'm not even in the truck no more at this point. I'm working in a warehouse driving a forklift. Which I don't understand, driving a forklift just as dangerous as driving a truck. But I could drive a forklift. But I found out about that GLP-1, that Mounjaro. Oh yeah. It saved me. That Mounjaro saved me. I've gotten down. At first on the GLP-1, when I started on a GLP-1, at that point I was 162. Or maybe 168. 162. I was somewhere between 162 and 168 when I started on the GLP-1. When I first started losing weight, I was 179. I mean 279. I'm sorry, y'all. 279 when I first started to lose weight. When I started on the GLP-1, I was 262 to 268 when I started on the GLP-1. And you know, I made a video about some of the products that I use to on my face. But then I thought about it. Not only that, but when you start to eat right and clean your system, you also start to look better. You start to look better. You start to age backwards when you eat right. Detox, eat right, and you can definitely tell the difference. You can see a difference you didn't even know. And that's what happened. That's what I did. Right along with the help of a GLP-1. And being on that, yeah, I didn't even drink no more. I had stopped drinking. Well, not stopped, but I slowed down a whole lot. I went from drinking every day to once a month, or maybe not even once a month. Because when I started on the GLP-1 in October, my first drink from October was all the way up to February the 28th when I went to the New Edition concert. That was my first drink. February the 28th when I went to the New Edition concert. So, y'all, if you are a truck driver or whatever, and you looking to lose some weight, go ahead and talk to your doctor about a GLP-1. See what best works for you. But that's all for now, y'all. I'm going to get on out of here and get on this road. As you can see, I'm in the truck. I'm on my way back down to Miami today. I'll get down there sometime in the morning, maybe around 5 a.m. take a 10-hour break, and come back up. So that's it for now. Like the video, comment, subscribe, share. If you're not already subscribed, yes, go on ahead and subscribe. And again, thank you for tuning in. It's always a pleasure having you guys watching my video and commenting. For now, that is it. See you on the next video. Peace.